Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Noah here, and this is the ultimate Krunker IO slide hopping guide. If you don't know how to slide hop, by the end of this video, you will for sure. This video is going to go over all the basic movement mechanics in Krunker IO, plus some more, and it's also just in general going to teach you how to strafe while slide hopping mainly, which a lot of people can't seem to get the hang of, so hope you'll enjoy. Alright, before I get any farther into the tutorial, there are a few things you're going to want to do before that are just going to make slide hopping a lot easier. Well, not really easier, but just going to give you better frames, and higher frame rates make you move faster while slide hopping, and that's all it is. So to do this, make sure you're playing in the client first off, and then after that, you're going to go into your add-ons tab in your settings, and then you're going to make sure you have unlimited FPS enabled, and make sure you have input lag fix disabled. Once you've done this, we can now get into the tutorial. Alright, so now for the most basic and simplest form of movement in the game, it is b-hop / bunny hopping. Right here, I'm not slide hopping or doing anything, I'm just b-hopping, still getting around the map a lot faster than normal. And all a b-hop pretty much is just as soon as I'm hitting the floor, I'm tapping my spacebar again. And the reason why this makes you go faster is because whenever you jump, you gain a little bit of forward velocity. So see how I'm running here. If I jump, okay, that's a little bit faster than just running. And if you jump again, as soon as you hit the floor, you're going to maintain that speed. And you can keep gaining more and more. There's no cap or limit or anything. So if you're still getting a little bit confused with this, I'll put some key presses on the screen here. You're just going to be tapping your jump button or spacebar as soon as you hit the ground. Just like that. It's pretty simple. Now for slide hopping. Slide hopping is the fastest form of movement in the game. Looks just like this, and as the name sounds, it's just combining sliding and hopping, or just jumping at the same time. And if you don't know how to slide already, all you have to do a slide is just jump and hold your crouch key after you jump, and then after that you'll see I hit the floor and I slide forward a little bit. Whenever I slide forward though, it gives you a velocity speed boost, and pretty much what you can do is you can just jump back out of this slide and go back into another slide, and you can just keep repeating the process to slide hop and just go faster and faster. Show it off right here. If you're just confused about the timings a little bit, I'm gonna put the key presses on screen right now. So as you can see, I jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide. It's just a repetitive process. Once you get used to it though, it's much easier to do than b-hopping. You don't have to really time it as much. But yeah, now on to strafing. So strafing is how you turn yourself while you're slide hopping in Krunker. So as you can see here, I just strafed all the way around there. I'll strafe around this corner here, and I made myself all the way to here, and I moved around a lot because normal strafe hopping, as I showed y'all, you just learned how to go in a straight line. If you tried, you might not know how to just turn yourself and stuff like that from the start. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put some footage on the screen. And pretty much in this footage, if you look on the left side, it is lower FPS, me playing on 100, and then on the right side it's going to be me playing on 300 FPS doing slide hops and strafing. Pretty much the strafing mechanics are a little bit different for how much FPS you play on, and I'm going to show y'all pretty much though, they both have the same base mechanic. If you understand the base mechanic, you can learn how to slide hop on either FPSs, but pretty much if you play on lower frame rates, it just means you have to have smoother slide hops, and you just have to think more about your strafes. And whenever you play on higher FPS, you're able to do sharper and faster turns. Alright, so now for how to strafe. Strafing is the mechanic that nobody taught me during slide hopping. I had to teach myself. None of the YouTube videos that were out at the time are still out even showcase really how to strafe, and I had to teach myself. And the mechanic pretty much that I had to learn was that you only can control the direction you're going while you're on the ground. There's no air strafing. This game isn't like a Source Engine game or a Quake game or anything like that. You can only control the direction that you move while you're in a slide. And pretty much the way that you do this is just don't press any strafe keys, hold W, and you're just going to move your mouse left or right every time you land into a slide. And the way that you can practice this and get better if you aren't that good is just go to somewhere, anywhere. Like let's say I'm coming out of here, let's say I want to peek over there, and I want to move my character to where when I come out, I want to be slide hopping this direction. So all you're going to have to do for that is just jump, go into a slide hop, move your mouse left. And as you can see, I came out of my slide facing this direction with my velocity going this way. And that's because you can only change your way you're moving during a slide. So as you can guess, you can jump right out of that and go straight into a slide hop. It might be a little bit weird at the start, learning how to strafe, but practice is key. Keep practicing it over and over again. Practice going to your left, going to your right. You play on higher frame rates, practice doing 180s. The lower the frame rates you are, the harder it's going to be completely to turn. If you play on higher frame rates, you might not even find it an issue to learn how to slide hop. It might just come naturally, because whenever you're playing on the higher frame rates, you basically don't really have to worry much about strafing on the ground. You can pretty much just turn and go any direction you want, and that's really the difference between frame rates. You just have to spend more time focusing on your strafing. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you guys some extra tips that I know. The main one is just, there are times where you still can use bunny hopping combined with slide hopping to help you out. A few situations that I can think of, I can't show you all of them off the top of my head, it's more of a feel thing, you'll eventually just learn after playing the game. One of the main ones is slopes right here. Like, let's say I want to go up this slope, let's try to slide hop up this. If you try to slide hop up it, it's going to be a little bit hard. You see I lost my speed, and basically that's because you have a shorter timing window between each jump whenever you do a slide hop. Whenever you're already going up a hill, that's already lowering your timing window even more, so it makes it harder to react and do it. So instead, when you get to slopes, just b-hop up them instead. It'll save you a lot of hassle, and it'll be a lot easier. So like, let's say I come up to here, okay, I just b-hopped up that right here. I'm gonna hit a b-hop. That's another time when you can use b-hops instead. Like right there, if I hit a slide hop, I probably would have just been going too fast, and I would have lost like all my speed by running straight into that wall. But pretty much right there, I just hit the b-hop to slow myself down a little bit and make it to where I wouldn't run into that wall. And all it is just, it's going to take some timing. Like right there, I hit a b-hop again because I didn't want to slide and hit that like I just did there, because right there I slid and hit my body on it and I didn't go over it. So right there, instead I b-hopped, so I got a little bit extra height and jumped over it. It's all just a feel thing. When you play the game enough, you'll eventually just learn when you need to b-hop and when you need to slide hop. And yeah, alright guys, and thanks for watching. That's the end for this video. I hope you guys actually learned how to strafe and slide hop. If you haven't and you're still having trouble with it, you can leave some comments down below. And also, any extra information I get, make sure you check the comments in the description, because I'll be putting some extra information if I learned anything else in those areas. And if you also got any more questions, you can just leave a comment. But I hope you guys actually learned how to b-hop, slide hop, strafe, whatever you're trying to learn by watching this video, because a lot of the YouTube videos out there didn't teach me at all, and I had to basically just teach myself how the mechanics of the game work. But that's all. Hope you all enjoyed.